Hi, I'm Ray. Welcome back to the channel. Another update, I'm afraid, on the cluster. As somebody pointed out, my mileage was at 0. I was having issues with getting the software to input the correct mileage. So I spoke to the company I got the cluster from, which is a company called Customods. I'll put the link in the description. Basically, when I purchased the cluster, it comes with remote access installation. But as I said in the previous videos, there's no content in me getting somebody else to do it. And I wanted to have a go myself. As it turns out, when he remote accessed in to check, he did a firmware up. No, it wasn't an update. He did a firmware flash. Once he'd done the firmware flash, the cluster then took in the mileage. So I needed the experts to solve the problem, which I couldn't. If you're wondering about the mileage, because on the old cluster it said 66,053, Mk2 the software that you use to rewrite the new mileage, is done in kilometres. So when you convert 66,053 miles into kilometres, then input the kilometres in Mk2, it writes it as 66,052. Go figure. But that's what it does. But like I said, if you purchase these clusters from Customods, they will send it out to you with a cable, and you will then have your 2 keys, laptop, cable and cluster. All you need to do is install your cluster, plug your laptop in to the car, put a piece of software on, which he told me to, and then give him remote access to the car, and he does it all for you. So if you wanted to upgrade your pre-facelift cluster to a facelift cluster, and you didn't want the hassle of doing it all yourself like I did, then Customods is the place to go and check. So give them a look on the internet. As I said, I'll put the link in the description. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you what my neighbours have to put up with, and I'm going to use a bit of software on my iPhone to register the decibels from a cold start from the rear of the car. Plus then I'll register the decibels from inside the car with the engine running after it's warmed up. You'll then see what my very close neighbours have to put up with, bearing in mind I live in a terraced house, and obviously we're all on top of each other if anyone lives on a terrace street. So without further ado, I'll set the camera up outside with my phone, and we'll get some cold start and see what the decibel noise is. So I've just been told off by one of my neighbours. Just so you understand, it is actually in the afternoon while I've been doing this. It's not first thing in the morning. It is a bit cold today. Still only 8 degrees, so yeah, one of my neighbours has complained. So sorry if you're watching this, neighbour. I was just making a video, wasn't mean to upset you. So I won't be doing another test within the car. So as you can see from the clip, it is actually really loud and it backfired. And what I did was I gently revved it up to 1,000 revs. Then I slowly carried on with the revs to 2,000 revs, and then I took it to 3,000 revs, but didn't go past 3,000 revs. And when I let my foot off the accelerator, of course it did the extremely large bang. So it's very loud. The exhaust is a bit of a mishmash of all sorts of stuff, to be honest. It's got a standard downpipe, a 2.5-inch Hornet D cap, and then the rest is a Section 18, KMS Section 18. So it is old. So if anybody out there has got any suggestions to replace the whole system, let me know. Any companies that are watching this, let me know, because I'll definitely work with anyone, put a new system on, and do some lovely footage for you. So without me waffling on anymore, I'll let you all go, and thanks for watching.